All right, we are live. We have the first episode of Talking Tea live right now. So we are talking about Andor. And I have my thoughts. I'm sure everyone else has their thoughts. Skylar has specific notes he said he took, so I can't wait to hear all about them.
Absolutely.
And
Wow.
by that, I mean he has nothing. But he has vibes, and that's what we're going to take. So, episode 1 is called Casa. That is our initial episode. So, obviously, what I did was I wrote down my thoughts, wrote down, I think, our favorite lines, our hottest takes, our best scenes from maybe every episode, maybe just the conglomerate of episodes. So, gonna just kind of walk through the summary, see our thoughts as we keep going. So, like, I wrote my notes just kind of off the top of my head as I kept going. So, the beginning, obviously, we meet Cassian Andor. He is looking for his sister on this planet, Morlana 1, in I would say, some sort of prostitution type setting. Is everyone right? Am I right on that?
I would assume
That's
that
fair,
it's a
yeah.
brothel.
It is a
Brothel. Yeah,
100%.
yeah. And then we got our clowns, Tweedledee, Tweedledum, harassing Cassian as he's looking for his sister.
2 company officers.
Yeah. So, initial thoughts. As we get in there, we have the scene, he's talking. My first note, opening girl, the leader, the owner of the brothel. My question is, hairstyle. She has that kind of afro. Is it a choice? Is it a choice that she has half of an afro, or do we think there was some sort of accident, work-related or otherwise, that cut off the top of it?
If you notice in the background, I'm pretty sure the other woman who's working there also has the same haircut.
Wow.
Yeah, it's got to be a choice for the brothel.
Interesting. I
Part
was
of their uniform, just matching together.
I didn't know if it was a door, like there was a door frame that was hanging too low. Was not sure about this.
Man, a door frame with like saw blades on top that cuts hair.
Yeah, maybe a lightsaber related incident, you never know. But that was my initial thought. I was very confused on the hairstyle of choice in that
My
regard.
initial thought for that whole planet in that first scene was like serious Blade Runner vibes, which is
Yeah, that's a really good point.
I really like that whole opening sequence actually.
Yeah,
Vibes of the planet and the
it felt
setting.
insanely serious, which I think is like a tip for the entire show. Like, this is very very grounded. Like, it's gonna be very nitty gritty, like in the depth of it all. We are
Which
not
is pretty
gonna.
refreshing for like the Star Wars universe,
Yeah.
So that's a different tone than especially the other stuff we've seen lately in Star Wars. Other than like Mandalorian, but or just from really like Disney, Marvel, and stuff
Most
in
of the
general. Is all
movies,
like
too.
everything nowadays is like the quirky like jokes all the time, and this is like, instant tone of like we're taking this thing seriously.
Well, don't forget, they didn't have any source material for the last 3 episodes. Can't forget that.
Good times. Great times. Yeah, so we have this character, Cassian, he's looking for a sister. They say, hey, she's not here anymore. And what planet? He's looking specifically at a certain planet, correct?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. It's I can't remember it now. Kalari? It has to be too.
Kalari, yeah.
Kanari. Yeah,
Kana-
Kanari.
Are you talking about his home planet?
Yeah.
That's his home
Yeah.
planet.
Yes,
Yeah,
which
Kenari.
becomes, of course,
Yeah.
very impactful as we come to learn. But yeah, so we have some officers, Tweedledee, Tweedledum, who has decided, you know what, I'm going to use my position of power to shake this guy down. So they hold him at gunpoint, and
Wait. Can I tell you one of my favorite lines already?
Please.
From the guards, when they were calling him Scrano.
Scrano, that's what I have. I have written as Scrano, question mark, insult, question mark.
I just immediately wrote that down in my notes.
It's like,
Scrano.
I was very intrigued. I was like, I don't understand. What is the dig with Scrano? Is that like you are a scrawny individual?
Yeah, I believe so, because later on in one of the other episodes, he says like, Andor doesn't look like physically imposing, but you don't underestimate him. I think
Ooh,
they're just
good
kind of saying
callback.
this guy's scrawny, you know, but he can kill people.
Yeah, which we come to learn. So we are in the first 10 minutes, and obviously we have an altercation where they hold him, and it's like, hey, I got credits, and they try to fish him out, and he just starts, dropping people, and of course suplexes the first cop. By the way, sick cop name, Verno. Makes a lot of sense. I really thought that was an appropriate name for these two guys. One of them being Verno. I thought that was a very solid name choice for our twisted cops. But yeah, they suplex him, and he of course dies. And yeah,
He of course dies.
He
That was
of
one
course.
of my main questions. How
It
do you
was
kill
actually
someone with a
general.
headbutt?
I thought it was he kind of threw him on his back. Like I thought it was like how he landed. Maybe I missed
Oh,
that. That was my initial
I
thought.
thought he headbutted the guy,
You
and
ever
then he was
watched
just dead.
J.J. McCarthy play football?
Maybe I misinterpreted it. I thought he like headbutted him, and then he just was like, "Yeah, well, he's dead."
Yeah,
I
but
think the implied is that when he the other
he
officer
lands.
shoots or whatever, whenever Cassie, I can't remember who shoots, but the bullet goes kind of flying around the corridor that it ends
Oh,
up
that's what it
into
was.
him.
I
That's
gotcha.
kind of what I thought was the implied cause of death.
I thought there was
Gotcha.
like a bone in your nose that if you hit it right, it goes up into your brain and kills you. Is there no bone, no cartilage that can do that?
that I'm not aware of. But I'm intrigued.
I've heard that
Actually,
before, but I'm not. I don't know if it's a wedge.
That's my
or
favorite
not.
theory, though, Connor. Let's go with that.
Yeah,
I
bone in.
swear I heard that before. And I was like, all right, if I ever get in a fight, just punch somebody really hard in the nose.
Are you
Gotta
thinking
get-
of
get
a
someone
shark
in.
attack? You're thinking of a shark attack. You punch him in the nose.
Ah.
I'm gonna do some research. Pull up chat.
Yeah, chat. Maybe our subs, they can look it up in the background as we're going live on this.
Yeah.
But yeah, this guy dies, and I will give props to the huskier cop. I thought I had a note. Could he have played it any better? Because he realizes he's died, and I think pretty quickly is like, okay, we'll sell it as an accident. We'll do this, and I felt like he was very quick to be like, okay, how do I swing this that I can stay alive? Of course, that doesn't work at all, and Cassian shoots him straight in the face. But my question was, could he have played it any better to save his life in that scenario?
No, I think he was really quick on his feet, trying to be like, oh, we can say it was an accident that happened this way. I'll cover for you. Just let me go.
Yeah, I agree. I think that most other people will let him live, but Cassian realizes that if he's willing to do what he did and jump in, he's probably willing to screw him over. So smarter just to kill him. But yeah, I think that guy was screwed either way.
I would say he was absolutely in trouble. But I thought he was pretty quick. I thought he tried. Now, coming off as an absolute imbecile, and then being quick enough to be like, okay, I have a chance to figure this out, I thought was impressive, even though, of course, did not work well. Meanwhile, we got these guys sitting in the storm. All right.
I am just healing up right now.
Yeah. Are they still stuck in there? Yeah, I still see them, man. Uh, 40, 52. Oh, here they come.
They're driving in a car right here.
But yeah, they're going up high, east.
There's a chug jug right here. I just dropped out of spawn.
Skylar might need it.
Alright, I don't have the ammo to keep shooting.
That's alright, we gotta move actually. Won't get mine. So yeah, we get, of course we get that 2 murders in the first 10 minutes, really setting the tone for the show. And he has to leave, goes back to Ferrix. That's his home planet. And he first finds his droid, B2. Droids cannot have a number in their name other than 2, seemingly. And he has to convince that droid, who has a stutter, which I think is very inclusive for the droid community, to really kind of get a different, like that bit of a stutter in
Also,
the
Dirk,
represented.
You obviously have never seen episode 2, and that R3.
Oh yeah, can't forget our boy R3 or an R4.
I
But-
did not expect him to kill that second guy, by the way. I don't know if you said that already.
Really?
But I did not see that coming.
He's
I
cold-blooded.
was gonna knock him unconscious.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, Cassian deserves blood.
Because that
Yeah.
really opened my eyes to his character. And like, okay, this guy is... he is willing to
Yeah,
do
see.
this.
I got you.
When I saw it on him.
I whited him.
It's like
but-
part of the point is that it like really sets the tone for him as a character, because it's like, you know, this show is gonna have a lot of like morally complex characters in it, where
Yeah, I
it's
did
like
not. Yeah.
he's a good guy, but he, you know, he's not your typical good guy. Like he's
on top
willing
of the
to shoot a guy in the face if he needs to.
But you could see
196.
challenging. Like it wasn't an easy decision for him.
Yeah.
I don't know. I felt like it was. Like, he was pretty decisive when he decided, like, yeah, this guy's dead. I'm going to murder him.
I wonder if the second guy was like too quick to plant that seed into
Oh.
Cassian's mind.
Yeah, like, maybe if he had swung it the other way, he would have been scared and, like, kind of run off instead of, like, oh, I need to kind of clean this up.
Right there, Skylar, he's one shot.
It's a valid point. Really digging into the complexities of this opening scene, but really does set the tone to this
That was
whole
one of-
show.
Yeah, that was probably one of my favorite scenes of the episode. That first.
Wow, what a shot by that guy. Holy cows.
Yeah, did we get who's knocked up?
Try and get sniped at.
40 white. Oh, whoever just... Alright, got you.
Moving across to get the cover.
I got multiple bunks. Where's that stick at? What was that?
Skylar rolled like 20 feet.
I see the stick. It's northwest.
Oh, thank you. Oh, shoot. Yeah, we're gonna have to
Yeah.
go. But yeah,
we're
so...
on short side of zone, so we're alright.
That's good.
I need cheese
oh.
puffs.
I'm beside
Watch
you.
here. Watch here. Yeah, so Ferrix is basically where we're setting up camp for the first 3, I would say. First 3 episodes, so...
Yeah, that and flashbacks to Kanari. Yeah.
Yeah. So, initial thoughts of going right to casting. We see Ma'arva, as B2 would say. Anyone see her and think, wait a minute, I've seen you before.
I was like, Aunt Petunia, what are you doing?
Yeah, Petunia Dursley from Harry Potter just randomly appearing in the Star Wars universe. I'm like, I know that woman. So
and
she,
like, when I
I
saw
did
that.
not.
Yeah.
you did not catch that. Yeah, it was.
Well,
Oh.
I'm not a big Harry Potter guy. Also,
Oh, good.
I pushed you guys off the reboot, but
I went
they
to
pushed
Stick of
me.
Truth.
Oh,
Yeah.
might be.
Yeah, Aunt Petunia. Oh, we're gonna have to fry you, pal.
I'm gonna see what's up on this ledge here. Not a whole lot.
I just got absolutely cooked, and I have no minis.
I have no minis either. I have the cheesy boost, but that's it.
I'm on there. Oh, I can throw a lot of bunks up there, but I don't know if it matters. Is there a...
We can get
Oh.
up here close.
Yep. Don't snipe me. He sniped me. I asked him nicely not to. I
Where'd
got
you get sniped from?
the top. Oh, right there.
There's still 5 left. 5 squads.
I can't afford a shield keg, but
I have one.
I can.
I bought one. It's right beside you.
okay. I'm gonna throw this right here, just to protect us from that side. Oh, come on!
There's still 5 squads up, so...
Oh, there's a slurp truck.
Somebody else get involved here.
Oh, we need to hit this. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's not what I wanted. Elite gameplay. Umbrella time.
Just
Going
on
right.
8 seconds.
I'm on right. I'm on right.
Yep, yep, yep.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. On top, on top.
Yep.
Oh, that guy, is he knocked up there? No, he's not. What the? Is that ours?
Nope.
Ow!
Oh, that sucks.
Knocked. Watch out, watch out.
Oh, other side.
I got a dirt.
Behind us, too.
Wait.
Got one.
Aaron, I'm resable beside you.
Who's in that truck?
Oh. What?
Came in behind you.
And I'm rolling down the hill.
Oh, I crushed one, but that was a good try. Oh, that guy had 19 kills.
Hate zone. That's crazy.
So yeah, we get back to Ferrex, and immediately we got to start covering. And I'll tell you what, notes immediately. Quick alibis from all these people. Like every character is like immediately is like, we know the alibi. This is what we're gonna do. Like he goes to talk to Brasso. Dude looks like a Brasso for sure, and
100%.
he has some sort of plan. And Brasso's like, I'll do you one better. I'll make up another part of this plan. I was like, these guys are really just on fire with lying. They are doing wonderful work with that.
Wonderful.
Because they came up with plans pretty quick.
He's a real one. He was a really favorite character of mine.
Brasso is a good character. Brasso is a good character. But we start to see Cassian scramble. He's nervous. He's afraid, like, hey, I need to get out of here, lay low. So he's trying to sell this Star Path unit. Did anyone really understand what this did?
Keeps
think it's
tracks
some-
of all the people in the sector, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's some sort of tracking.
Of all
Like-
the Empire ships.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know,
That
like
was my
exactly how
understanding.
it works, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Was very valuable, I guess. So he has to go talk to Jason Momoa's girlfriend, Bix, who is actually his real life girlfriend, apparently. In my studies, that's what I've come to find. And then we start to see Timim. He has two M's in his name for some reason, and Timim starts to be a real thorn in the side of Cassian at this point. He's starting to be suspicious, kind of noticing what's going on. Anyone have earlier thoughts on Timim?
I did have, that was my like hot take of the first 3 episodes.
Mhm.
I struggled to come up with a hot take for the first 3.
Yeah.
But my only hot take that I kind of could come up with is that like I kind of get it where he's coming from.
Yeah.
You know? Because like this Cassian's very obviously like in out, like mysterious, suave, like criminal guy, has a past with his current girlfriend. Like he sees them like sneaking around and in bars together and stuff now that he's back, and then, you know, tries to or finds a way to potentially get rid of him and takes it. Like I'm not saying he's right, but also like I get it.
Yeah. No.
It's a hot take, yeah.
I think I'll be one-upping you here later as we keep going with the Timim hot takes. But yeah, we start to see the kind of the unravelings of that scenario starting to unfold, and then we get to see on Morlana 1 our favorite buttoned-up, tailored suit, Cyril Karn, and his attitude. My guy is locked in. He is all in on his role as deputy inspector, and he is disgusted with this murder. and he has to report it to his chief inspector, and his chief inspector's like, let's just cover this one up. And
I loved that guy.
and Karn is flabbergasted. Flabbergasted, I think, would be the best word. He does not understand. It's like he's trying to divide two very large numbers, and he cannot figure it out in his head. It's just unconscionable, which I believe is a word used later in another episode, to suggest that this could even be happening. Anyone have early opinions on Karn?
Nice guy by the book.
Yeah, I feel like based on that early scene, it's pretty much introducing that it's going to be a complex hero or anti-hero, and also a complex villain. Like, you can tell there's a lot going on in that dude's mind that's going to progress throughout the series. He's probably going to realize the corruption of the world and the Empire eventually.
Or he's going to go the exact opposite, and he's going to be like the
or the
ultimate
opposite.
villain.
That's the complexity, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely what we were hoping to find out. He, of course, does not like this plan of a cover-up, which we will get to. But I had just noted, like, he definitely cares. Like, that'd be, if you had anyone in your profession, you probably want this dude as someone you work with. Like, if he was a teacher, if he was a pharmacist, if he, worked in the military, he's in. Like, whatever you need done, he's doing. He's
actually doing his job too.
Very good.
He's actually doing a good job.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Like, we will see, he is not a slouch. He's like incredibly prepared for his role. So we get to
my kind of initial thoughts on him was that, like, he's one of the only, like, Empire people that we meet throughout any shows, movies, anything that, like, actually has pure intentions. Like, he's doing it, like, because he thinks it's the right thing, or like that, like he wants to do what's right. Normally it's just like, oh, Empire, big bad, but he, like, is trying to do his job and do the right thing. Which, like Herb said, I think sets up for a really complex character down the road.
Yeah, I totally agree. I just cannot get enough of Karn. I'm just enamored. I love the fact that, like, the first thing we get to talk about is his like, lead inspector is like, did you get that tailored? Like, did you tailor, like, your suit? He's like, maybe. It's like, that's how serious. He's like, I care so much about this job. Like, I want everything to be perfect. Probably you see some component of, like, ADHD, like, kind of component where it has to all be prim and trimmed up. It has to, like, everything has to have a solvable answer. It's very unique to his character that everything just has to have a beginning and end, make sense. There can't be any ambiguity to any part of his job. Like, he refuses to have that happen.
And that scene in particular is a very funny callback to, like, the military in general, because uniforms have to be a very specific way, and people will get them in ways that's technically not allowed.
Really?
But it's a real funny, like, callback for me to that episode.
Very good. Yeah, our military correspondent, Skylar, bring in the notes. Love that. Not in the summary at all, but I just cannot go through episode 1 without mentioning my boy Vetch. Vetch, just bring in the vibes. He comes from Muscle. He just stands there. They're like, Vetch, how did he talk you into this? He's like, I don't know. He just said, stand here.
Yes, that was one of my best lines quoted.
Yeah.
Quote, I was just told to stand here.
Nothing. Vetch is definitely the winning character in episode 1. I would like to follow. Give me like 5 more minutes on Vetch's backstory. Like,
Yeah.
Why is he considered the muscle? Is it just because he's tall? Does he have like the brooding dark side that I need to know more about? Because he seemed very teddy bear.
The way that Cassian talks to him, I think he is just a softie at heart. He's like, really, Vetch? Really? I'm just going to stand here.
After he leaves, he just goes, what?
yeah. It's like, you blew the plan. He's like, I didn't know anything about the plan. I was just doing my job, standing here. I love so Vetch. Yeah, I really hope we get more Vetch as we keep
that's a
going
win.
through the series.
Vetch is a win.
And then we end with Kenari. So we're on Kenari, and we see this flashback of Cassian and his sister, and this ship going down. And I only have a note. Is this just a planet full of kids? Like, is there no adults on this planet? What happened?
Yeah, so that was my big questions. They don't really allude to what happens. They do in an episode or two later, but they still don't fully explain why it's just the children. But they do allude to it became a mining planet, and the Empire basically pitted the planet against each other to mass produce.
Yeah, that's
Which we
fire.
see is a theme that the Empire likes to do.
True. So yeah.
Yep.
Oh, Aaron, did you have anything?
No, I don't think so.
So that's our end.
Like, a lot of, I guess, from that is like like what happened was like when he comes out and sees the abyss. It's very obvious, like strip mining, which is, you know, kind of alludes to like destruction of nature, like, you know, all those kind of themes where it's like they're trying to portray the Empire as like, you know, not only are they like bad guys, but they're like, you know, they're killers, they destroy nature, they destroy everything they touch, not just like the people. So that was about it.
Valid point. Yeah, at the end of this, obviously not too much. I think we've had most of our lines. Obviously, my favorite line is just Scrano, but also I think probably the winner is Vetch's. I was told to stand here. My hot take. Oh, go
I have
ahead.
another line. This is from real life. Lisa, my wife, said when she saw B2, she says, "Is that Wally?"
It is. It is Star Wars Wally, no doubt.
As soon as she said that, I wrote it down in my notes. Like,
You
no,
know what?
man.
Good point. He's really taken a turn after his Disney franchise. That's wonderful.
It's in
Anyone?
the bush, I believe.
Oh,
Oh, it's a bot.
yeah, it's fine. Anyone have any other favorite lines?
I don't think you could have had a better voiceover character for Vetch than what you did.
Yeah,
That guy was amazing.
every part of him, wonderful. Good job, Vetch. More Vetch. That's where we're gonna stand. Hottest take for me, and I'm starting hot. Cassian deserves everything that's going on. He deserves to everyone hate him. He deserves everyone chasing after him. This is not a redeeming character right now. Hottest take, we only think he's good because he's the main character. But if it was told in anyone else's point of view, everyone's like, I don't understand why people like put up with him. He obviously swindles people, borrows money, doesn't pay it back. You know, he's killed 2 people. He's you know, it appears very selfish early on. Like, I am at this point, like, I have no empathy for Cassian. There's no part of him right now that's good, which I think makes sense as we keep going. But I do not think he's a redeeming character, so that's my hottest take to start.
Yeah, I would agree. I didn't have many hot takes for episode 1.
I don't know if I consider that necessarily a hot take.
Oh wow. Very good then. I love that we're all in agreement here. So anyone else have anything before we conclude? So obviously we just leave off with kind of where we are with the flashback, and then we dive into episode 2. So hold on.
Let's get it, episode 2.
Let's get it. Oh.